G'day guys, and it just keeps getting better with Bushwakka's value offering to you. A few months ago, my family and I decided to do an overland trip and see the south of Namibia, and were offered the opportunity to embark on this journey with this amazing Weekender Adventure trailer from Bushwakka Africa, as it promised to be easy setup for on-the-go campers.
Hi Louis, welcome back.
Jasper, good to see you.
You're keeping nice and warm in your Bushwakka gear?
Yeah.
This cold front is keeping us chilly, isn't it?
What can I say, my whole family was kitted out with Bushwakka gear.
Yeah, so you had a good trip, mate?
We enjoyed it so much. Jasper, I can tell you we've been planning this for quite a few months. And wondering how we're going to make this happen, especially with considering that we went over the South African border, did the south of Namibia.
Yeah, some rough gravel roads there,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, with a compact style SUV, not your traditional...
That's the Toyota RAV you're traveling with, eh?
Yes,
yeah?
that's the Toyota RAV. And look, we were pretty much the only guys traveling in this size vehicle.
Yeah.
Most of the vehicles out there on the road was your Toyota Hiluxes, your
the Hiluxes, Land Cruisers,
Rangers, and those type of vehicles. At first, you're uncertain about these things because you don't know how much wind resistance you're going to have, or whatever the case may be, the pressure on the back of the vehicle. But luckily, with Camelback Center, backed by Bushwakka, we were able to do a few modifications. They suggest that I put an air suspension into the back of the vehicle.
Which actually isn't available on the market, is it?
Well, I'm not sure. So
so the team went behind the scenes and talked to Airlift Spring Company, and they came up with a solution, and we fitted the first set of air suspensions.
I didn't even know that,
RAV,
so that's just once again to show how Bushwakka makes it happen for.
And I think that solution was great. It just lifted up the back and the rear end of your RAV. Considering you're a family of four, all your gear in, there's not much packing space, so this obviously took a lot of the load and the gear.
Sure.
Having that extra tent also fitted to the Bushwakka baby shack to your RAV for the kids to sleep in, and you got the shack on your Weekender here. Great setup, wasn't it?
Very, very fast to set up. The kids were very happy to be in the air in the bush with the hyenas howling in the back of the
Fantastic.
dunes.
No, it's a wonderful experience. And I think, if you just look at this product, how we've really accessorized it. As you know, the Weekender, when you first started looking at it and talking about it, came very basic.
Yeah.
And since that, what we installed a flex fridge, fridge freezer. We installed a front runner ammo box rack at the back. We put a water tank in there for you. We installed a battery system.
Yeah.
All these features that give you that extra benefit of camping, and the 2 meter square awning, is that right? Yeah, 2 meter square awning. And then a shower cubicle too, the Bushwakka Extreme shower cubicles, which you will really use as a changing accessory. Yeah. It's so nice to see a family get out there and experience and enjoy the products.
There was a lot of uncertainty should we embark on this journey. Usually people would go with a higher performance 4x4 type of vehicle. And we took the plunge in taking a compact SUV over South African borders to do overlanding.
And you travelled some good rough gravel roads then?
Seriously, corrugated.
Yeah. Well, that shakes everything, doesn't it?
Sure. And
we call that chewing gum roads.
What was sort of great to have is I felt that when we were out on the road, we were traveling with the latest technology in camp gear, especially with the fact that you pull into a campsite and you would find vehicles there that are very large. They take about, I don't know how many minutes to get there set up. And we were there, we pulled in with the latest technology, we popped a few clips and the tents were in the air, pack out our chairs and we're ready to braai.
Yeah. So let's just have a look. You towed the new Bushwakka Weekender.
Yeah.
So this is our new product that we've delivered into the market.
Sure.
Lightweight, compact, unbraked, so it allows those with licenses that don't allow towing heavier above 750 kilogram towing capacities.
Yeah.
And obviously it fits in nicely behind your smaller SUVs and compact 4x4s. Yeah, we offered this to you and you and the family of four. Did that work?
Absolutely. Jasper, the front runner system that you had in the back was just assisting us to keep it all organized. You take out the ammo boxes, you take it into your home, you mark them with stickers, you pack
that's a good idea,
your luggage, your clothing even. You can pack into these ammo boxes. You put them back into that front runner system, the rack system. And what it offers you, especially on those overland and bad corrugated roads, with the trailer obviously getting lots of vibration. Nothing was out of place.
So the suspension worked well with these good leaf springs and shocks did the job.
Absolutely. The team at Camelback 4x4 Center advised me to run a pressure around 1.7 bars on the trailer.
Very good,
and it just worked very well. There was nothing was out of place, especially when we got to the first destination in Namibia. Obviously, we've traveled on a gravel road. And the first surprise that you would get that you don't want is opening a lid and then everything is under dust. And we're happy to report no dust.
Fantastic.
No dust at all.
And we actually installed a pressure vent as standard now into the top of these Weekenders, so they do put pressure into the interior that helps keeping dust out.
Perhaps
that did the job then.
Perhaps that's what did the job. So we're happy to report that there was no dust issues.
So part of the list of accessories that we installed for you, obviously, is a battery system in the front.
Yeah.
Portable battery pack we dropped into the nose box. We've put in a Victron power supply point so you can run AC shore power into the system, charge up your battery, run the fridge. The 75-litre flex that we put in the dual compartment, how did that function on the front runner pull-out slide?
When I brought the RAV into the Bushwakka Camelback Center, they advised me at the time to put in a DC to DC electrical charge system. And that system...
That's to charge the battery that we installed in the Weekender,
yes,
correct?
Yes, that's correct. And that also empowered all the other bells and whistles that comes with this unit. Like, for example, the LED lights in the awning, the LED lights in the rooftop tent solution, all around lighting. Wherever you open a lid, you can just look around, there will be a light. And then to answer your question in reference to the fridge, we never ever had an issue with the fridge. We were able to sit in our tent, sit in the closest restaurant where we were able to have a restaurant in solitaire, having that famous German apple tart. And at the end, we find that we can also open up just an app on our phone to see what the electricity...
New technology is amazing. That allows you to actually set and switch on and off your fridge, flex fridge, set the temperature control in each compartment.
That's it.
Manage your system. It also allows you to see what kind of power you got in your battery. So it's a good app there. So it really adds value to your setup.
Yeah.
You talked about lighting. I think that's a very important fact that we always like to ensure that when we install a battery system in a trailer or like this Weekender, we take care of lighting. Each compartment should have an LED touch light. These Bushwakka Extreme awnings come automatic with lighting built into the arms.
Yes.
By the way, this is the 2-meter square awning. That must have set up really quick. I mean, that's just a kick-out arm, boom, and it sets up.
You're ready to
So
go?
your rig actually included 2 of these Bushwakka shack tents. We had the baby shack fitted to your RAV on the crossbars, and the kids slept in that. And this is the shack, Extreme Shack rooftop tent. And how did you find the tent?
Very comfortable, and the great advantage was we were able to leave our sleeping bags and duvets in the tent themselves.
Which is a plus point when you got limited packing space.
Yeah, especially with the scenario that we were in with the compact SUV and the trailer. Most of our food were on the inside of the trailer. So where do you put your bedding? And we could just leave our bedding inside of the tent. No problems. You close it with that. The pillows, however, we had to have in the car, but the kids were happy to keep the pillows warm. On our journey.
They put their heads down at times. So another great feature about, obviously, we've got the front runner. So, by the way, front runner plays an important role in this product. We've really tried to keep the design functional and practical, allowing one to install off-the-shelf market products like the front runner, fridge slides, gas bottle brackets, jerry can holders, things like that. So what I know you did, and there's a good tip that, is that you actually just left the gas bottle strapped in here.
Yeah.
You screwed your gas cooker on top.
That's it.
And you were able to quickly drop a kettle on there in the morning and boil up hot water for your coffee and tea. And obviously, under the rack, we fitted a 1.6 meter by 900 pull-out camping table. That must have really added value to your setup.
Jasper, even with the table, pulling out the table, getting the table set up, others were still running around in the camp trying to get their systems to work. Ours just work. I can honestly say that it was a breeze to have this solution. And once again, it felt like camping with the latest technology that the industry can offer.
So just getting back to, I remember you mentioned once somewhere in our communications, it was great for you. You would pull into camp, sometimes didn't even unhitch the trailer from your RAV because the height was balanced. You know, the family would take care of setting up camp. Kids would set up their tent. Karika, your wife, would set up the tent on the trailer and get things open, and you would be able to focus on just getting the campfire burning and getting that side of it. So by the time, within 10, 15 minutes, the chairs are out, the Bushwakka chairs are clipped together and put out, and you've got your fire burning and the camp set up. So it really just adds value to a long day's drive.
Yeah.
When you've spent 7-8 hours in a vehicle,
Yeah.
the last thing you really want to do is struggle with the camp setup.
Yeah, look, when you do a road trip and you're not going to one destination to have a few days on end of resting and staying there, a road trip's dynamics definitely differs in the sense that you need to have this quick and easy setup. Everything needs to work. That's where things starts to get unpleasant, when you struggle with camp gear that doesn't do what you want them to do.
Fantastic.
And I think to top that all up is to say that in the wind, I usually have a big problem with things flapping in the wind at night. And the one thing that I can honestly say that stands out in this whole weekender solution that Bushwakka has offered my family to go and experience in Namibia is never did I ever had in the wind, and there were some windy nights in this time of the year.
It's typical of a desert environment.
June, July, we had some wind, some proper wind there, and never did we had anything that flapped and woke me up flapping. So
fantastic.
That was a great plus for me in the weekender.
It's a solution, really. It's a solution to those with the smaller SUVs, those that don't want to tow heavy, those with the licensed towing capacity issue. It really tackles a lot of issues that the bigger, more luxurious campers are great to own, but present to your junior, younger couples that come on board, your more senior couples, and obviously the whole range of new products on the market, vehicles that are smaller towing weight capacities. You can fit brakes to this weekend. There's a possibility. The system is developed for that. You can upgrade it to a 1.5-ton GVM, but currently we're supplying this market at a 750 kilogram rated trailer. But we can really accessorize this, as we said in the discussion, to give you all the benefits of a well-equipped caravan camper.
You know, Jasper, being the owner of a compact SUV, sometimes one uses the excuse that you cannot go and do outdoor adventurous things. Where if you've had an experience like the one we had with the Bushwakka Weekender, it just opens up opportunities. Let's go to Namibia, and that's exactly what we did. We saw the whole south of Namibia. When you get to Sossisvlei, where you need a 4x4 to actually get to the Valley of the Dead Trees, there's shuttle services that takes you there. So there's no excuse for someone anymore to say that I don't have the tools or access to the tools to go and do an adventure trip.
It's all it's mindset.
Correct.
Talk to Bushwakka.
Talk to Bushwakka.
Well, Louis, I really look forward to seeing all your videos and feedback on your journey. And guys, you know the drill. Bushwakka Africa, we're there to support you, taking you further. Go to our website at www.bushwakka.africa and take a look at this beautiful new Weekender product on the market.
Obviously, the Weekender is built on the legacy of the previous generations. Only now, more refined with a lighter footprint. As a fast, easy, modular solution, we'll definitely recommend the Weekender Adventure trailer for those planning an overland trip, or if you just want a quick weekend getaway. If you would like to know more about the Weekender or any of Bushwakka's adventure gear, go to bushwakka.africa and see how Bushwakka takes you further.